Now that the Minnesota Vikings have Danielle Hunter and Yannick Ngakoue under the same roof, the Vikings have the best edge rusher duo in the NFL. Throw in a Fadi, you have the best three deep at edge rusher. Who knew? Plus, Danielle and Yannick, they're both 25. So got that going on for us, which is nice. So problem is potentially keeping them together and happy long term, right? So we'll start with Danielle. So he's not going anywhere. He's currently in year 2 of his 5-year, $72 million extension, which, by the way, his $14.4 million average is currently the 18th highest in the NFL. So it's the absolute steal, just amazing team-friendly value. And I understand Danielle's perspective, because when he was offered that extension, it was very early in his rookie contract, as well as he had the specter of $40 million guaranteed just right there. I get why he took it, right? So Danielle certainly could have broken the bank and gotten to free agency, maybe had to play through a franchise tag or two to get there, but he would have gotten the Myles Garrett money. He would have gotten the DeMarcus Lawrence, Khalil Mack type money. But again, it's something that the Vikings have been very good at, is that they take care of the guys a little bit early, and then if you do that, you get a little bit of a team discount since you're paying them before you have to, right? So I understand the whole he signed a contract, he has to honor the contract crew. Shut up. A market correction for number 99 is way overdue. And even though Danielle has never been one to whine, complain about money, this, that, or the other thing, I mean, is the tweak, like what percentage of the tweak is potentially related to the contract, where the massively team-friendly deal, if you put the shoe on the other foot for the player, massively unfair deal for his level of talent. You have the best edge rusher in the NFL being paid as the 18th highest. No. So you do have Everson gone. You brought in Yannick. You're paying him a heap load of money, even though he hasn't spent a day inside this building. So you're like, okay. And even though Danielle has been super cool about this, you got to think deep down just a little bit. He's just like, all right. Then you have Yannick. So as of right now, we don't have full details, but reportedly it's going to be a 1-year, a $13.5 million deal, or at least in that ballpark. Helps the Vikings keep it under the salary cap. Now, reportedly he turned down big money extension offers from the Jaguars, reportedly in the $19 million per year range. But if he goes off, like if he has 14 plus sacks, 15 plus sacks a season, he's going to operate a lot of the times one-on-one opposite Danielle Hunter. So if he does go off, he will be in line for that big-time top-tier defensive end money. Now, will they knock him a bit because now when we say pass rush specialist, we mean that because he is not good against the run. So the guys like Frank Clark, DeMarcus Lawrence, Khalil Mack, and Myles Garrett, they're all at least competent, or at least and to some degree very good against the run. So it's understandable why they're getting that top tier money, because they are complete defensive ends. But if you want just a pure sack pressure specialist, I mean, Yannick Ngakoue is up there. And if he performs again this year like he has notably in 2017, he'll be worth that money, right? So now you can't pay Yannick without updating Danielle. I don't think that's feasible. Like, as good of a teammate as Danielle Hunter is, as well as little ego he's displayed, I think if you pay Yannick, the 5-year, $100 million deal while averaging $20 million per, while Danielle is still hanging around making 14.4, I don't think that's right optically. I don't think that will sit well with Danielle, right? So how will they pay? Well, hashtag cap is a myth, as well as I think we know. Because there's always money in the banana stand. The Vikings could extend Kirk Cousins or rework his deal. And also notably, the Vikings could free up like that $28.3 million in cap space if they trade Riley Reif, Anthony Barr, Kyle Rudolph, and Shamar Stephen next offseason. They could save even more if they make them post June 1st cuts, but then it affects the 2022-2023 cap. Whatever. But it is a passer and get the passer league, and the Vikings could have two of the best passer getters in there, right? So 2 defensive ends making top tier defensive end money, both 25 or both still firmly in their prime, but The question is, can they do that? Can they afford two highly paid edge rushers? Well, they did in 2018 with Everson and Danielle. They did it at times with Jared and B-Rob. They did it at times with B-Rob and Everson, even though I understand B-Rob was never like at the apex of the free agent defensive end market. I understand that. But say that both of them clock in at $20 million per year. It's hefty. But since the Vikings don't have any cornerbacks on premium contracts, perhaps Anthony Harris comes off the books next year. If they can't come to terms with a long-term deal, I don't see them franchise tagging him twice. Anthony Barr, like we said, come off the books. And your only other real expense is Michael Pierce on defense. I mean, it's feasible. As well as, by the way, that Eric Kendricks deal. I mean, the way Zach Cunningham got paid like $14.8 by the Texans. The $10 million per year for Kendrick's looking pretty damn good. So, again, we're already talking ahead of ourselves. It would be a very good problem to have. If everything pans out, Danielle Hunter gets over the tweak, and he's apex, top of the food chain, best edge rusher in the NFL. Again, that's great. If Yannick Ngakoue pans out on his potential and absolutely is another sack artist, I mean, as well as a Fadi getting in there, it would be a very, very good problem to have. So, maybe we're looking down the line a little bit. Let's just enjoy the season, get through that. But man. All right, so your thoughts. Vikings keeping Danielle and Yannick together long term. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support that work, pull some of the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.